guys, welcome back to the Twenteen podcast. I'm your co-host Caroline.
Co-host Kimmie.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so today, guys, I just was talking to Caroline about how I was really scarred on internet. Like, I was actually beaten and abused on the internet. And I feel like growing up with the internet, you find so much weird little niches and weird things that you try to relate to with these younger generation, and they just don't get it. Like,
I think I was a little bit scarred by the internet too, but like I think I subconsciously just like threw it all out. Like I threw it out of my mind.
I did too. Also, like I hear a certain sound and it's like,
you're like taken back to exactly
like sleeper agent type shit.
Yeah.
Or you wake up and you're like, wow, what years it been? Is it 2009? Like okay, certain things that used to scare me or who has scarred me on the internet would be like that car commercial.
What car commercial?
commercial?
Oh, the one where like it's
the
driving
zombie,
through like the trees and then something scares you.
Yeah, that little thumbnail scars me.
I don't even remember the first time. I think actually the first time I saw that it was like Thanksgiving, and we went over to like extended family's like house.
Yeah,
and like my cousins were showing that video like on like the like house computer. Yeah.
And we all, isn't it crazy that we used to all have like house computers, and now since we have phones, no one really cares to have a computer. That's crazy as hell to think about.
I mean, you have a computer if you like have an office for real, you know what I mean?
No one really has a computer unless you're using it for work or for pleasure.
Yeah.
Because I have a computer, but it's for pleasure.
Yeah.
And a little bit of work. Like it could withstand like editing and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like, my mom does not have a laptop.
Right.
She only has a work laptop, and she only uses it for work. And if it's not that, she does not use it for anything else, because she uses her phone, she has her iPad. Like, she's so many different things where it's like,
I feel like everybody has a laptop though, like especially school kids, like college kids. Like, you have a laptop, but you don't have like an actual like computer, like desktop computer.
I have a desktop too. Oh my god, I got a desktop. Desktop computer.
Yeah.
I do not have a laptop. So I'll just be writing. I'll be like,
but now like when you go to like college classes, it's like,
yeah, everyone has a laptop.
Everybody has a laptop. Like, that's because now,
actually now people are having the iPads to write on the fucking iPad, and I was like, what sense does that make?
But now that's what I was gonna say. Like, now kids like aren't writing as much, because a lot of times they do have either the laptop or like they're typing on their iPad in notes, and I'm like, isn't that crazy that one day we're not gonna even need like writing?
No, we're always gonna need writing, because them little bitches need to know how to read.
That just because it's typed doesn't mean that they can't read it.
We literally talked about this earlier.
Why wouldn't they be able to read it though? Because it's typed. It's still like words. It's just
but you have
to
know how to make the words to be able to be like, yes, I can read the word.
So you're saying that, because what if you just look at T and you tell them, okay, that's T? Like, they don't particularly have to write it out to know that that's T.
No, I feel like you have to
write it.
Yeah, I feel like that. Like, that association, it needs to happen.
I feel like it's gonna disappear.
I don't think so. I feel like even if like, because I feel like you definitely still have to write. I don't think it's gonna be as popular after a certain age, but beginning, you have to learn how to write. Like, I feel like after 3rd grade, they probably won't write.
Right.
I just realistically will not be writing.
You're only gonna need to type up on your laptop and put it in.
But
because even then, now they have like the kids with the laptops and their computers. That's what I'm scared of. I'm like, are they really learning what they need to learn? And we were actually talking about the No Child Left Behind thing. Oh, yeah. I think it's a discussion on TikTok a lot right now.
Yeah,
like the No Child Left Behind, because it's like maybe these kids needed to get.
They do.
Like, I'm so sorry, but like that motivation of knowing that you're gonna be like stuck in a class, like, you know, that doesn't have your friends. You're gonna be like older than the kids in that class that you got left behind in. That's motivation enough to continue to learn and like try to pass the classes and get out of high school. Yeah. Get out of middle school. You know what I'm saying? Like, no one wants to be left behind.
It pushes. I think private schools don't abide by that rule, but I think everywhere else does. Yeah. Like, public schools do, which sucks, because it's like, that's the general public knowledge. And these children are not learning how to read and write, and they're now in another class where reading and writing has turned up 10 times more. Yeah. It needs to be. Like, what? Leave that kid behind. They stupid. They did not pick up the material. They aren't grasping something. They need to be left behind.
But that makes me so sad, because like they have capacity to be so smart. Yeah. Like, and they're not given the motivation or the, you know, they're just not learning, you know. the way that they should be.
I think George Bush was just tired of being in the same class for like 5 years and said, when I become president, I will never have this shit happen to me. And then became president and was like, oh my God, I'm never going to have this shit happen to me. Because like I said, it was recent. It was something that was recent that the whole No Child Left Behind happened.
I think I had a little bit of No Child Left Behind until like sometime in elementary school when they cut it off, like to stop leaving kids behind or something like that. Yeah. So I'm sure you definitely, it was probably like in high school not high school, sorry.
You love to make me seem like an old crotchety bitch.
No, that's not
old crotchety. Oh, here comes grandma. Oh.
No,
like it was definitely like middle school / elementary.
Yeah.
Like I remember in elementary school there was kids that were left behind.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like there was, and then it was crazy because it was like I was in elementary school. Like I was probably like
that's
first, second grade.
But like it's like crazy that they would actually put it in shows though, like the kids no left behind type thing.
Because it was, I'm going to look it up. When did No Kids Left Behind, like...
happen?
Yeah, because I remember kids in my class, like... It was 2001. Yeah, so it was originally
So published. Actually, no, I never had it.
So 2002 is when it fully
went into effect. So I never had it. Maybe I just heard it from the movies. Cause I remember in the movies they'll talk about like, I don't want to get left behind. I don't want to get left behind.
Like, yeah, because it was a big thing,
right,
to be left.
So
behind.
I never experienced the no.
And
no
I don't know how George Bush like talked to the Congress and made them actually approve it because it's actually the dumbest thing they could think of. So you're telling me this kid has is gonna potentially fail this class?
But it's crazy that they
keep. They're gonna potentially fail this grade.
Yeah.
Let's push them to the next grade because they're gonna catch up.
Why do they keep on keeping that intact though? That's what's really crazy to me.
Like it's something that's a law. It's a law now.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like after
they're too busy trying to take away abortion laws. Ooh. They're too busy taking away women's body rights.
Clock it.
To then fucking care about the goddamn kids that can't read or write or do fucking math because they gotta sit there and count their fucking fingers. They're too worried about that. They too worried about that because what? Population.
Yeah.
Not population control in that way, but it's technically population control because a lot of people aren't having kids.
Yeah.
A lot of women are starting
when they were showing when I saw the video where they were showing the chart, I was like, oh,
like it's drastically dropping.
There we go.
And it's dropping more and it's dropping more. And it's weird because like every time when like the government has like an agenda like that, it's like, no, it's for a reason.
Yeah.
It's for a reason. Like we're going to hit a birth rate like Japan where they're going to start paying bitches to have kids. They're going to be like,
yeah,
some please.
I feel like even with the check, I'll still be like, no,
I just don't want to have a kid.
To be like right now at this age, it feels crazy to me. I don't know. I just still feel so young. Like I still feel so.
It doesn't even matter. It's just
like
me bringing a kid into this life in this world is just insane to me right now. Where it's like there's so many uncertainties.
Yeah.
And uncertainties in the grand scheme of things and uncertainties in my life where it's like I'm not financially stable to have a kid. Y'all keep raising rent. Y'all keep raising everything else,
like,
but
what will
my pay
happen
not
by the
getting
time
raised.
my kid is an adult,
my pay is not getting my pay as a single person living with somebody else paying rent. My pay is now matching that. I have to live with somebody else. Before you could have bought a house at the age of 26
right
down in fucking Miami.
Yeah.
And it would have been on the water and everything for like 5 cents in a handshake and my word. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I promise I'll pay you back.
Yeah, like that's how I used to do back in the day. But now because of inflation and I guess America about to go into a recession, like everyone feels it's going to go into a recession.
I think it already is in a recession. But...
No, I feel like people are talking about when they mean recession. I think they mean like the Great Depression. Like it's going to get real.
Is this not the Great Depression?
Bad. We all depressed. So
yeah. I was about to say everybody look depressed to me.
You know, it's bad when you go up to somebody, you're like, hey, how you doing? They're like,
you know,
I'm here.
Life.
I'm like, I feel that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't push it no more. I'm like, I feel that and continue.
This is the Great Depression. The greatest
depression we've ever had. Because respectfully and honestly, this is like, it's
shit.
It is shit. Yeah. And it's like, so you want me to have a kid, but I can't feed myself because you're charging eggs $10?
Yeah.
$10 for eggs?
Yep.
12 eggs? $10? I might as well buy a fucking chicken. What the hell no. Like certain things like that really piss me off because like you not helping,
right?
Government not helping with nothing,
right?
But you want me to increase the birth rate for what? For what reason?
They gotta make it make sense, and then it'll make sense. How about that? Make it make sense, and it'll make sense.
Like a whole like them old feminists was like, y'all better be careful because like the old head feminist was like, be careful because when we had the abortion law. like go into effect, it was like a huge thing, and people thought it was gonna mess with the birth rate. When it didn't mess with the birthing rate, it actually improved the birthing rate and stuff like that. But because everybody just broke and can't have no kid, but it's pretty easy to pay $500 for a little abortion, then tens and thousands of dollars for a live kid, they start realizing the birth rate was going hella down, because they're like, well, that's a choice they have. Right. Now, if we cut it down, and now abortion laws is like, well, if you miss your period, you better go straight to the abortion clinic because you have 6 weeks to abort that baby. It's like now they're forcing you to have a kid. Right. Yeah. But they're not making contraceptives any cheaper. They're not making contraceptives by health insurance any cheaper. You still have to pay a shit ton for birth control, which makes no fucking sense. Because that shit makes that literally, like, me being in the pharmacy side of things makes no sense. How insurance will literally not cover birth control, but will cover Viagra. Clock it. The fuck? Like, I don't care if this nigga dick can't stand up. Like, bitch, I want to regulate my period. I don't want to have a kid. Damn. So, and birth control is like $500. 1 month, $500. Yeah. And you're like, what the fuck? Exactly. And again, insurance is not. I'm about to say,
yeah. But aren't you paying the insurance too? So what is going on?
Like, you pay the insurance,
to tell you no. Like, yeah.
And then you have to fight them on that. You have to be like, bro, you have to fight the insurance to tell them it's medically necessary. I physically need this. You have to cover it. And for you to do that, you have to have your doctor back you up on that. That's wild as fuck. Just for some birth control. Yeah. And then people are like, well, condoms is like $20. So might as well buy condoms. Yeah, but they break. They break. The most surest way for a woman is birth control and abortion. That's the only two things we have in our corner. And they literally
rip it from us,
smacked us in the fucking face and said, have kids. And it's not gonna happen. Now what's gonna happen, and I've been caught this because your girlie is obsessed with just like feminism across the world. Over in
Japan,
South Korea. It's called what?
The 4B movement.
4B movement. And I'm sitting here like, y'all pushing these women over here in America so fucking far. Like, the 4B movement has not been eating up in South Korea.
It's just started to be implemented to the United States. Like, they just started talking about it I started getting it on my TikToks and stuff like that. Can't even. Maybe I shouldn't say where I got it from, because they trying to ban TikTok. They be like, see,
they're trying so much shit, because they're like, okay, we need the birth rate to go up, but we can't have the birth rate to go up if we have TikTok, which is international, right? And having other
and they you see how they putting ideas in the Americans'
exactly.
Heads?
We can't have that.
Bro, we gotta get rid of it.
We need babies.
Get rid of it.
And I'm not paying for them fucking babies. I swear to God, I'm not paying for them fucking babies.
They getting too many ideas over here from those people over there. Bro.
The way how South Korea is successful in the 4B movement, where they're getting a whole bunch of shit, and people and the fucking government's like, please, I beg you want abortion, have it. You want equal pay, have it. Please have a baby. Look.
I have a couple of promises for you. If you just please give me a baby, please. I'll
give you what you want.
Please. Just multiple babies, please.
Have a baby.
Yeah,
babies, please. Because South Korea's population started going down.
It's really bad.
Their birth rate went
real
down.
Bad.
It's Japan and South Korea that's fighting for birth rate at this point. And I'm sitting here like,
it's real bad.
And those are the two places that 4B movement is very strong, because Japan adopted South Korea's 4B movement. And now I'm seeing that other countries are adopting 4B movement. And they were like, yeah, America's kind of getting up on it. And I was like, if America does 4B movement, I'm going to let you know right now, the world will end. I hope you understand. The world will end. The world will go aghast in flames.
It feels like crazy to feel like we're living through like
apocalypse,
like or a war, or like like so many political things. It's like crazy. It really is.
No, it is.
It's very trying times. Like very.
No,
and I'm like,
is.
What is the light? Where is the light? What is it?
What
like,
the light
is
when men stop trying women. When men stop thinking that women are not above them in every way possible. And I'm not meaning this as like me being shady. It's just being honest. A woman can do so much.
You're very needed.
A woman is so needed in so many, because you're not asking a man. They're not looking to the men saying y'all need to fuck more. They look into the woman like y'all need to fuck more. So obviously, when it comes down to it, y'all know our importance,
right?
But you play on our fucking head top, and the issue is when you play on our head top, We've been taking. But one thing that's been instilled, it's like by generation, what's been instilled is no more patience for bullshit. I'm gonna let you know right now, Gen Z not with that bullshit. Cause our mamas had to put up with it, but we not putting up with it. We've stopped here. We not doing shit. I get that your mama was the breadwinner and she was doing X, Y, and Z, but motherfucker, what you bringing to my table? I am not your mama. What you doing? So stuff like that, Gen Z is not taking it, and guess what? The little Gen Alpha's definitely not gonna take it. Them bitches can't read.
They can't.
So they really
not taking it.
They're banking on them bitches to be stupid and have kids. They're banking on it.
Yeah.
But the issue is they too young. They're like, fuck, damn, these bitches like 7. Can't do nothing with them. Because deadass, like Gen Z, we're like the generation that is changing it. We're the generation that's saying no to a lot of shit and not taking a lot of shit. And these people,
and I will say it's thanks to social media. It's thanks to having an interconnected platform that we could talk to each other and like, you know, all the communities can, you know, gather in the center. It's like we have little communities on the outskirts and it's like we all gather in the center and say, oh, here's the information that we got. And we'd be like, okay, this is the information that we got. And we you know, figure out a different consensus together.
Yeah, I think why Gen Z works so well is because we grew up with the internet. Yeah. So while we were like, oh my God, I can go to Club Penguin and meet somebody, and me and that person can be like, hey, meet up tomorrow at this time or whatever. Now it's gotten bigger from like the little Club Penguin thing to now you're in like chat rooms. I'm not sure if you was. I was not sure if you was in a chat room because I was in chat rooms.
Like Kick?
No. Like actual chat rooms. Like you had like websites that were just chat rooms, and in those chat rooms they were themed.
Nope.
So you would be like, oh, we only talk about werewolves.
No.
So you just sit there and talk to random people you've never seen before, never talked to before about werewolves, and then you find that one person that you and them are like into this really weird niche of werewolf thing, and then now you talk to that person every damn day. Like people were like, oh, you used to aim. I didn't aim. I just used to use chat rooms, and then after the chat rooms, you got social media platforms. Right. You had the Facebooks, the MySpace, the Instagrams, the Twitters. So now you're making friends in these little niche areas. Yeah. And so now these little niche areas are getting bigger because now you have places like Tumblr that come out, and now you're just out in the open with your weirdness, and then it gets bigger and it gets bigger and it keeps growing. And it's like this big like snowball effect.
People from others are coming into your community, and
now
like, you know.
Now K-pop isn't weird anymore. Yeah. When I remember me as an old head K-pop fan having to go and Google translate fucking Korean so I can understand when they finna do this live or do this or whatever. Like I was on real niche fucking sites for that too.
That's what I didn't get about the lives that be in Korean. I'm like, how are y'all?
Love. You want to see unconditional love?
Like how are y'all understanding what they're saying during the live?
See,
is somebody translating in the like in like the live? No.
I'm not sure about new now. Yeah, because nowadays, damn little K-pop stars, they be trying to speak a little English here. Like, appeal to them people. Right. Back in my day,
that's what I'm saying. Back like, in grandma's so y'all were just like there while they were there, but y'all weren't understanding nothing they were saying.
No. Unconditional love. Okay. Y'all don't know love like I do. You understand that I used to wake up 3:00 ass crack of dawn to watch these fucking lives for them to talk about their album that they're about to drop, and I have no idea what they're saying. Drop.
Wouldn't it be better for you to like let the live play out?
I need them to know my presence. Kimmie is here supporting you, baby.
You're one of the.
I love you.
Yeah.
And it was to the point where I even like learned like little baby Korean so I could type it in. I'd be like 사랑해. And then the bitches be like 사랑해. I'm like, look, they saw me. Like no, bitch. They just on repeat.
General.
They just gonna say it fucking regardless. Or I would like and then in the K-pop community, them bitches used to eat them up when it was like, stop telling them to speak English. They don't know English. Like, because it would be a thing where like you're in the live and you see that one person be like, speak English, please. Right? And the person be like, speak English, please.
I did it. And I did it.
And they be like, hi, how are you? And that's it. Because it's a fucking live. So it's like, what the fuck? Yeah. But like, yeah, so like even now, like K-pop is so mainstream over here in America, and I'm like, wow, I never thought I would see the day where you have K-pop idols that have to speak English because guess what? You have to come to America.
You have an international audience.
You have to drop your album, tour in South Korea, and then come over to America because we making numbers now.
Yeah.
New Jeans would not be. New Jeans is popular as fuck because they have English speakers.
Yeah.
And they speak English very well, and you don't hear a hint of like an accent. And their music sounds like ours.
Right.
Sounds very much like ours. That's why a lot of K-pop music now sound like our music. Where like even some of them are getting to reggaeton because they're trying to
they're trying to they're
trying to get the audience wide as hell because they realize you could pop off in South Korea, but if you're not popping off internationally, you can't do shit. You're not paying bills. You aren't eating. So I think that's so like that's wild to me where I'm like, damn, to see that evolution where it's like now I'm at work and somebody recognized GOT7. He was like, oh my God, is that BTS? And I said, first off, no, it's not. I'm surprised you know BTS though. How the fuck? What the fuck? And he was like, oh, his girlfriend. And I was like, oh. Oh, okay. Right. And I told him, I was like, oh no, it's GOT7. He was like, oh yeah, no. Like, oh, he's like, oh, I've never heard them. I was like, no, it's okay. They's a little bit old. They don't make no music more. No, they making music, but not like that no more. Like they busy. Yeah. They adults now. Yeah. But it's whatever. And then he was like, oh, bro, I like New Jeans. And I said,
like it's a
I was like, why you know New Jeans? Huh? Why you know New Jeans?
Everybody knows New Jeans.
But then I realized everyone's gonna know K-pop because of things like that. Like so I feel like that's really
the power of the internet.
Crazy. Yeah. It's crazy because like
even then, like
because of how big these things are, TikTok is huge.
You will see like the way that Wattpad evolved is really crazy. The way that they make Wattpad movies now, like movies based off of Wattpad books that were never like traditionally published, is crazy.
Yeah.
That's what's like, that's how you could see like the reach the internet has, where it's like these internet stories are turning into movies.
Yeah.
Like what?
Big movies.
The one with Anne Hathaway, I think it was giving Wattpad. It really was.
You said it was giving what? I think you texted me and you said it's giving Wattpad, and I was like, oh, I loved it,
but it was giving Wattpad. Like,
oh Lord.
But I love Wattpad, so I'm like, I'm not even.
You're like, I mad?
Yeah, I was sitting there kicking my feet. Like,
if it's made for me, it's made for me.
You know,
no, because that's what I'm saying. Where it's just crazy. Like, it's crazy to think that the internet, we basically because of our need for validation,
right?
We ended up blowing up this fucking internet so big to the point where now it's like you can't take nothing back.
Yeah.
As much as they want to like ban TikTok, you cannot do that. You physically cannot do that. It does not bring the average American home any harm.
Right.
It's not murdering people. It's not killing nobody.
It's literally just us talking.
It's literally somebody sitting down in their car and being like, I hate women. That's it.
And they send,
and that's it.
And everybody has their own opinion, and they just
and
send it off into the ether.
It's whatever.
People have their commentary on it, and keep it pushing.
People are duetting shit
every single week. They're gonna have a different conversation about something different. Like know, let me put my 2 cents into it, and this is what I think, and this is my little 2 cents,
bro.
At the same time, someone over there is still doing the renegade, and like, remember this dance from back in the day?
Yes. It is crazy to think because even in my pharmacy, I have some old people in my pharmacy. They're talking about some. Okay, so like, who you prefer, a man or a bear in the middle of the woods? And I was like, who gave you TikTok?
Who gave you this idea?
Wait, why your grandbaby don't open up a TikTok account?
It starts with TikTok and then it goes and then it like travels like super far, like to others.
First off, you stay on Facebook. Facebook is for the old heads. How the fuck you know about the man versus bear?
Yeah.
No. And I sat there and I was listening, and to hear old people talk about that like specific topic blew me. Because I thought they was about to say some unhinged shit, and they said the most understandable and the most respectful shit ever.
Yeah.
They deadass was like because they like, I forgot who fucking asked, but it was like this old lady, and she was like, high key with how many violence is done towards women, I will take the bear.
Yeah.
And it was like some men in there, and they were like, why would you take the bear? And she like explained it. And then one of the old heads, like another old head black man, he sat there and he was like, honestly, I would take the bear over another man too. And he was like, and men pose no real threat to me. Yeah. But I would take a bear over a man.
The unprobability of a man.
Yeah.
A bear is predictable.
Yeah, no, but he said it. He was like, think about it. He was like, a bear mauls you to death, if that. He was like, man, God knows. He was like, that man might sit there and tie me up and sniff my toes. And I don't know why, but hearing this old black man talk about someone go tie him up and sniff his toes, I felt scared.
Yeah,
because I was like, that's very specific.
It's very specific.
That means one of his friends probably said something like that. He said,
now hold on
now.
I would never want to be in a forest with you,
Gerald. Why the fuck you tying up people and smelling toes? Like, he said it so specifically, and I was like, no, but that's true. Like, you don't know, like that whole entire conversation. Like,
humans are multifaceted and they are very unpredictable, and especially our men counterparts.
But like, I just think it's crazy that old heads are talking about TikTok conversations. Yeah. Who gave you a TikTok? Yeah. and the old man who was talking about something tied up and sniffing toes, he has no social media. He was like, oh no, he doesn't deal with social media, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. You're old. You didn't grow up with it. Yeah. But it's crazy to think that they themselves was talking amongst themselves as old heads.
No, but even then, like, the old people do still be like I, not him, but like old people still be on social media. Yeah. Like, and they find their own niche. Yes, they find their old people niche. Like, bro, I was like,
it's on my
what
TikTok.
Is my grandma watching? Like, she's sitting here just watching, like, to me, it seems like brain rot stuff.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Toddler.
It's just like, it's just like, what are you watching? Like, and to them, it's like, this is their entertainment. Like, that is their form of the internet, and they found their own community that's probably just like them, and that's why their community is making content like this, because it's for somebody. It's that's why I'm like, our podcast is for somebody.
It's for a lot of people.
It's for a lot of people.
It's for a lot of people.
Yeah,
but that's why I felt like the internet is so crazy in that way. Yeah, where it's like, humble beginnings is definitely what Gen Z is. We started out brand new, fresh. We was playing solitaire on my mama computer. You know what I mean? Like, we were very much little. And the
what was that, like, purple game? Do you know what I'm talking about? It was like on the computer, and then it would be like, what's it called? Like, you could do like the little worlds. It was like baked into the computer too.
Baked in?
Yes, like how solitaire is baked into the computer, but like it was like a purple. I don't know why. It's like a purple game. I don't know. Okay.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Okay, never mind.
Because I'm thinking about Minesweeper, like the little Minesweeper, where it's like you click on a button and it's like, oh my god, and like you're supposed to like try to figure. It's like a logical game. Then you had Solitaire, and then I don't know, like fucking Microsoft Paint or some shit on there. I don't know. Yeah, like you had stupid shit like that, and then it's like it expanded.
I just remember playing it on my uncle's computer.
Your uncle wasn't the weird shit.
No.
I'm joking. I said your uncle to weird shit. She said no,
it was actually like in the computer. Like, it came with the computer, like the game. Because like you would like look at the search bar and it'll be like the games that would come on. Yeah,
that's
computer.
Crazy. And again, that's crazy to think that you had to buy a computer and it just came with games on it. And then we got a little bit older. Now we're getting web-based games. Yeah, go on that website. Play it. Yeah, you getting your cool math games. You're getting your Y8.
Cool math games eat.
I used to live
cool math games eat down.
Cool math games eat, and I
like,
used to
the little block one. Like, it was it was when you get to a high enough level and I could not pass it and I couldn't get it, or I'll fall off the side of the fucking map. It would piss me off. Like, cool math game, but the fire and ice. We were talking about that earlier too. That game, love that game.
I thought that was a game for babies. I was like, I need something challenging.
Really?
And then I used to play Papa's
because when you get but when you get like harder in those levels, like they'll get hard.
No, because when I first started out, I'm eating it up. I'm a gamer.
Yeah,
I does this.
Yeah,
it's not no challenge. I didn't know it got harder. I just
it gets harder.
Not playing this little baby ass shit. Give me Papa's Freezeria, where I'm on like day 30. I'm seeing her and I'm organizing.
You have your go-to customers.
Yeah, I got my customers. I knew I said boop boop boop.
Yeah.
I got strategies.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean.
I'm a gamer. I do this. Yeah, right. Like cool math. I was about to say cool math games. Y8 was a huge one for me. Y8 was like a collective website of just random web games, and then you can like have categories on the side. So it's like Pornhub for children.
Question mark? No. Don't say that on it.
No, don't
say that on it. No. What?
No. Listen, hear me out.
I don't know if I want to.
It really was.
No. Don't dig yourself a deeper hole.
Listen.
Explain.
Listen. Yeah. Right? So you know how Pornhub, right?
No.
You got categories?
No.
Listen. You're not listening.
I'm not. Come from it from a different angle, please.
No, but that's what it was.
No.
It was set up like that. You got categories to like the one column of the left side of like the website, and you could scroll down and it got different categories. Like it'd be like zombie shooters, or it'd be like most popular, or it'd be like dress up, or it'd be girly games.
You couldn't like attribute it to like YouTube or like a
YouTube don't have it like that. It's literally Pornhub. That's like the best way I could describe it was Pornhub. Yep. Okay. She said, "My mama watched these."
Right.
Right. Anyways,
what were you saying?
Y8 was the shit.
No. Okay.
no, because I used to play.
There was like other games though, like the girly games, like where you would dress up. Where IMVU. Do you know IMVU?
You was playing IMVU?
Yeah.
That adult ass game?
Yeah, I was playing it.
I could not play it.
It was an adult game.
It was adult because they was fucking.
No, they were not.
Yeah, YouTube
IMVU?
videos was showing me they was fucking.
I was not watching YouTube videos, and I will make a character on IMVU, and then I'll get bored and probably like leave, like and play with them for like 2 seconds. No, what game were you talking about?
They was fucking. IMVU was fucking. They was fucking. They was like the adult.
Or I'll play like Pop Tropica or like.
Pop Tropica was my shit. I was just too stupid to figure out them fucking puzzles though. Dumb as fuck. I would be like, I'm gonna be a super spy. Finish the first one.
Yeah.
Can't get past the second one. I'm lost. I'm sitting there like, what I do? And I used to hate it because I used to be clicking and the bitches be slowly as fuck. And I got pissed. And I was like, fine, I want to be a superhero, but I want to
There was
fly.
another game that was pink and it was like very girly too. Kind of in the same vein as IMVU. No, but it was a different game that was very pink. I forgot what it was called.
Because we also had My Scene Girl, and you don't know nothing about My Scene Girl because you don't know about the My Scenes. Like, My Scenes was it. That was the Barbie, but it was cute and didn't have a big head like Brad's because my mama said the Brad's had a big head and big feet. So My Scene was the perfect medium because they were like diverse. They were like diverse like Bratz, but they was cute looking like Barbies.
No, I never played this game.
Let me see. Yes,
I never played this game.
Sorry, that gave me nostalgia, especially this one where you picking her hair.
Nope,
out.
Ain't never watched that.
I used to eat that up. I used to sit there and like the music that would be playing, I'll be acting like I was a fashion designer. I'll be like, oh my god, these girls so need my help. Oh my god.
No, I never played it.
Girl, to be young again, damn it. This one, feed babysit Chrissy.
I have seen that game before. Bro, what is that? Is that a bar? Is it a part of Barbie?
Please tell me I'm not the only one who played this. This was on the Barbie game. This was like on the Barbie website. It was so good. I'm telling
Maybe
you right
I did
now.
play some Barbie. I think I did actually. No, I think I definitely did play some Barbie games online. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever have that rabies game? Rapids or something like that?
No, never had rapids. They scared me.
The little bunny.
They look like coked out bunnies. And I said, I'm not
That's
gonna play
generally
that.
what they were.
I'm not playing that.
You never played it?
No,
It's actually a fun game.
I just didn't. It like the way.
And
how
then we had
never...
the Nickelodeon like SpongeBob game too. You never played that?
No,
it was like all the Nickelodeon characters were in like one game. You could play like any character that you wanted. Mm-hmm. I was always Danny Phantom, because he was just 14 and his parents made a strange machine designed to.
No,
I love Danny Phantom. He's just so cute.
It was funny is that everyone had like a sexual awakening for Danny Phantom while I was screaming in the corner by myself being like, fuck the goth girl, she's fine as fuck. I want her.
I liked his gray hair. Like his gray hair like look was just giving.
And I was sitting there screaming at the top of my lungs for the goth girl. I was like,
he's like gray hair and his green eyes. Yeah. Yeah,
I wanted that goth girl so bad.
What other online games were there? There was a lot. Y'all leave in the comments other online games that I'm so sure that we're forgetting. Yeah, but like there was Papa's Pizza. There was like a million of those.
First off, it was the Papa's. It was the
Ice Creameria.
Flipline Studios. It's Flipline Studios that come out with all of them. And trust and believe, Kimmie do got a whole entire stash on her phone. Talk about some Papa's Taqueria. Papa's Taco.
I just remember logging on and then just seeing so many different Papas.
Because they came out with so much. Because Flipline said, we got money to make. We got money to make.
Do they have ads on that website?
Yeah.
On Cool Math?
Yeah. There was on the sides. On the sides would technically count as ads.
Did your school ever ban Cool Math?
No.
Wow. Because I remember one of the schools I went to, they eventually banned Cool Math because they wanted to stop playing games on there. Like it would be like the teacher would be like, "Oh, you guys could do something, but it has to be like an educational game."
Why
First
do think
thing
that was
people will pop up will be Cool Math.
Yeah,
and then for some reason it got banned at the school. Like they're like, "Oh, it's not educational games," and they banned Cool Math.
No,
there was actual educational games on there too, with numbers and stuff. But like
I was on that side of Cool Math games did not get banned in my school. I guess I was just old enough where
I wonder if Cool Math is still running though.
I don't think so, because that Adobe that Adobe reader, I think, that went out of business.
But then people, you know how people like kind of like put up websites.
Yeah, but I'm saying
so it's not the original Cool Math website, but it probably is still up.
That Adobe Flash whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember it was something like
and people was like, damn, we're losing our whole childhood. Like people was like really sad about it. And I was like, yeah, they need to redo that, because like you couldn't play. You can't play Club Penguin. You can't play
But then they had bought up Club Penguin. They put Club Penguin back up.
I don't think it's up no more. I don't think it's up no more.
Oh.
I don't think it's up no more. But I was on Meez, MEEZ.com instead of IMVU, which is the same thing as IMVU, except it was PG-13. And your girlie was 11, and I was wild.
But that's why I'm like, there's another thing that was so similar to IMVU, but I'm blinking on what it is. But it was like the same thing. Like you could dress the girl.
No. I was like Haribo Hotel. That was one of them.
You could like dress the girl up, and then like you like would do like little activities with the girl. But I forgot what it was called. But I'll play that one more than IMVU, but I forget the name of that one. I don't know.
There was also the Tinkerbell one.
Wow, yeah. you like summoned that memory like to the back of my skull, and like it was like the image just flew across my mind. Yeah, and all of a sudden I was seeing the Tinkerbell game. Like seeing it like so vividly.
Yes,
I loved
that Tinkerbell game. Oh, how many?
I always wanted the water power. I always wanted, because like you could have powers in that game.
Oh my god! Yes, okay, you said water power, because I was like, why was I was the plant one. I want to be the plant one and the water.
Why
one.
would you want to do? Ain't nobody want to be. I ain't give a fuck about no. I ain't give a fuck about no plants.
Sky high. One word, sky high.
Okay, I guess so. I
seen what the bitch could do with her powers. I said that's cool as fuck. So I want to be a plant.
I guess so.
And that whole entire that was like awakening for me, because I was like, I want plant powers if that means I can do that. And then Avatar the Last Airbender kind of came out, and I was like, wait a second, water kind of go hard.
Yeah.
So I wanted the water powers. Yeah.
Avatar the Last Airbender. Which, besides water, like which one would you have been chosen? Because water, I feel like water for me was always first. But then I was like, if I couldn't get water, what else would I want? And people always give me fire, because they're like, oh, you're a Leo. Leos love fire. But every time I would get fire powers, I'll be upset. I don't want fire. Fuck fire.
I want you said that, but mine was like, if I can't have water, which is peace, I will take fire, which is absolute chaos.
That's crazy to me. I never every single franchise, if there was powers and they're like you could get fire powers, I never wanted fire powers.
Oh no, I always went to water. I ran to water, but it was also like I also was that person where it's like, if I am not peace, I will be the chaos.
And I wouldn't take air either, because I'm kind of scared of heights.
Air, no. First off, I think I didn't watch Legend of Korra. I had a friend tell me about Legend of Korra, and they were like, "No, they made air look cool as fuck."
Yeah, no, they did. They really did.
They was making bitches suffocate, and I was like, "Yo, I didn't think about that."
Because they were taking all the air out of their lungs.
I did not think about that. I said, they're scared.
And that's why they said all the airbenders are pacifists, because they literally have the power to kill you.
But
I mean, every single element does, though.
More so.
Yeah.
Think about it. That's because you
could blood bend, and you could also metal bend with earth. And we all have metals in us, and we all have like blood in us.
No, you have more blood in you than you have.
But I'm saying, if you metal bend and you pull up one metal piece and just like rip it out from your, like, congeal all the metal in your body and just rip it out, like,
okay, Magneto, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god,
I'm just saying,
pull it together and then you can make them bend at your will. It's like,
I'm just saying, like, it's a possibility.
Yeah. No, because what I thought was funny is because like then when I seen, because I wanted waterbending so bad because I seen that, like I was like, oh no, waterbending is so cool. I'm a Pisces, I'm a fish, I love water, I love being in water. Water is my element, right?
I always wanted water.
I love water. Then I seen that bloodbending episode, and it was like, because I was telling Gabby this, and Gabby was like, oh, the episode's not like, she's like, no, it's like crazy, but like not that crazy. I said, you do not understand. Kimmie was watching these episodes as they come weekly.
Right.
When I seen Katara lift her hand up and Aang and Sokka both stopped, the way how my little 8-year-old brain exploded. Because I said, oh my God.
Power.
And that old bitch starts laughing. She didn't even fucking do nothing. She starts laughing and said, you're a bloodbender now. I was like...
The part where I thought was the coolest was when it was literally raining and she just goes,
ooh, that's what
all the water stops. Like,
cause I'm not gonna hold you. Avatar, The Last Airbender, was hoeing out some of these characters. They was hoeing out some of these characters because the way how I was watching that episode, and I said, why is Katara with fucking Zuko? I don't mind. I kind of like their little dynamic.
I wanted them together. I want them together. I want them together.
It's because it's the enemies to lovers shit. We're book girlies. We like that.
But like, I was like, I was like, people had to convince me about Aang and Katara because I was like,
for real. Because I was like, he's a child, and
I was
Zuko's
like, he's a baby.
Arf. Yeah. No, seriously. I was like, no, I like Zuko. And so when he grew his hair.
Yeah, yes.
You know me in the hair. You know me in the hair. The minute he grew, he took off that fuck ass bald,
and he was
bald
and then he became kind to them and whatever. Like I was rocking with it.
I know like, when he grew his hair out, I said, oh Lord, Zuko.
Now I know why Toph had a little crush on you.
I was killed. Okay. Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. Because I definitely want Zuko and Katara to be together. I was like, nah, she needs a man. And then that episode when she's like looking for the man that like killed her mama, found him, held up that water, and it starts hitting them shits like daggers at him. I was like, this bitch is on. I'm like, if level,
yeah.
And I said, Avatar: The Last Airbender, y'all hold out a lot of them characters.
I'm like, if Katara wasn't that nice. Like if she wasn't that, she would literally like be like the easiest killer.
No,
she's nice. She's nice. Like that's what it is.
I don't think she's nice.
I feel like she was hurt, but she's still a nice character. She's not like a spiteful evil character.
No. That's the issue. She can be. It's just because Aang is this complete pacifist. Because remember, he talked to her and was like, "You're not gonna get nothing out of revenge." And I was with Zuko. I said, "No, kill that bitch."
Like if she was like. Grew up in a family like household that was like what's her name, Azula?
Yeah,
like she would be worse than Azula. That's what I feel like.
Oh,
she'll be worse than Azula.
She would
like,
and she would get away.
Even,
Katara 8.
Yeah,
like, and everyone loves to talk about like Toph and like how cool Toph is. Yeah, Toph is cool. Like,
set a clock. Sorry,
is it still going?
No.
Oh, that's my mom's thing. No. So like. Toph is cool. I give Toph props, being blind and also like maneuvering like that. It's cool as hell.
Yeah.
Fucking so cool.
Yeah.
Not doing it like Katara.
You don't think so? Cause I think Toph is also goated. Like I feel like she is also a goated character.
No, she's not. I'm not saying she's not.
Yeah.
I'm just saying in like moments of jaw dropped, Toph wasn't it for me.
Really?
Toph wasn't like because Toph ate. She ate every fucking episode, but they relied on her for everything. Where I was like, I'm kind of overdone with Toph. You know what I mean? Like, they use Toph for everything. Toph would get on the ground, but like, all right, it's clear. No one's following us. We're fucking fine. Yeah. I can see for fucking miles. Like, they always used her for everything. And then if they had an attack, they'd be like, okay, so Toph, you're on the front lines. You're gonna metal bend, start hitting bitches. Like you're fucking a Power Ranger. And it's like,
because she was goated. That's why.
Yeah, but at the same time, you have other bitches.
She was locked in.
You have other bitches in your camp. Like Katara. Aang never used Katara. And I was saying her like, that's crazy because she is so powerful. I would have been throw that bitch.
It should have been both. It should have been literally like all of them, all three of them should have been fighting. Yeah. Like it should have been like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It should have been both. I don't think that they should have like took any from Toph to give more to Katara. I just feel like it should have just been both. Both of them should have been tag teaming.
They should have been. Yeah. And that's what killed me because I'm like, can you imagine? Like, first off, for Toph, and
that's what I'm saying. They made her very nice. They made her very like motherly and nice.
They made Katara nice because Toph. I remember that it was so funny because Toph really sat there and was in the damn little ship, and she said, "This shit's made out of earth," and bended this shit. I said, "Wow, okay, you eat that." But after that, they never reused it.
They used it a lot in Korra.
Okay, because I was like, she literally puts that little suit on like a Power Ranger, starts beating bitch's ass, starts gliding on fucking ground. And I was like, oh shit, this is cool.
Yeah.
Never again.
Yeah.
Like never really used again. But with Katara, and they used Katara so fucking good last season. Book fire. You're eating. Now Katara's out here blood bending and stopping water raining for the whole fucking area. Got a whole dome over her and shit. Oh, where was this? Literally 2 episodes ago. That never sat right with me. I felt like that was fucked up. They always had her as a healer. And I was like, she could do so much more.
Yeah. I wish that they had a series that was in between Korra and like them growing up. Like that would be,
or just high key, cool. Just focus on one human being. Like
I'm sure that there was
on top of what she could do. Cause I heard in Legend of Korra, they made it seem like them 4 was like that big. They were them bad bitches. They made Toph seem like the coolest fucking earthbender, and she like blew people's minds. And then Katara was such an amazing waterbender never seen before, and Aang was such a like they made them all seem like really cool. Yeah. So it's like, I'm glad that Legend of Korra came after. I have to watch Legend of Korra, but it's like I'm glad that came after. But I'm sitting here like,
but that's what I'm saying. There needs to be a show in between Korra.
Give some more credit to the damn main people.
Go like when they said they're gonna come out with Korra, I was like, with the new Avatar, I was like, I want to see more of the original gang. Like after the whole thing with Ozai, then like explore like reconstructing everything, like getting, you know what I'm saying, getting new airbenders, like all of that. Like there's still more story that could have been told.
It was a lot,
you know what I'm saying, and their character development and their powers could kept on, like their abilities could kept on being added on to.
Because I didn't watch Legend of Korra because I was so incredibly in love with Avatar the Last Airbender, so it was like it hurt me to find out that they wanted to do something completely different without the main cast. And I was like, bro, what the fuck? But I've heard that The Legend of Korra is really good, and it actually builds up on that world. And I said, okay, well, I'll probably watch it. You know, hearing that airbenders are high key serial killers just suffocating bitches, I was like, what? They're like, yeah,
because they don't. They the whole airbend, like they don't have. They didn't. He was the last airbender, so they started having new airbenders, but they don't have
the monks.
They don't have like a designated like culture in a way. It's really good. It's good. But yeah, anyways. Sorry guys, tangents.
This tangent was way more online in sync, because we talked about the internet, and that's all we did was talk about the internet and different like assets and stuff like that. We actually talked way more on topic. Okay, I feel like this episode. All right.
But yeah, guys, that's the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
Like, comment, subscribe. Like, let us know what you want to see.
Yeah,
and there's gonna be an episode next week.
It will be.
All right. CNK signing out.